What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we're coming back to you with another video. I've already made one video on this man today, the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Brady. But before we get into Tom Brady, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications. I am busting out a ton of content, 5 to almost like 10 videos a day. So if you really appreciate it, let me know by hitting the subscribe button. And I don't want you guys to miss any of these banger videos. Bell notifications, and now let's get talking about the GOAT. A new press conference, or, Tom just kind of talks to everyone nowadays. When he was in New England, Bill didn't let him talk to people. But now, him leaving New England, he's on these podcasts doing shows and, kind of having the freedom that he always wanted and that he deserved. So, someone asked him, what's your status? And, this was during the whole conversation when he was talking about Fox Sports. And if you haven't watched that video is already up about Tom's future and Fox Sports. So go watch that video if you haven't already. Now, Tom said, I would say it's year to year, kind of like how Gronk was. He doesn't know if he's going to retire or if he's going to come back. Could this be my last year? Absolutely. Could I change my mind? Absolutely. I've realized I don't have 5 years left. I want to do it my way. I want to give it everything I got and see where I'm at. My body feels good. I had a lot of traumatic injuries over the years, but things got really smoothly and we were winning. That would be great. If the Bucs win the Super Bowl in February, it would be Brady's 8th world championship and second in 3 years with Tampa. I think that would obviously be the greatest way to end it, Tom Brady says. I just have a competitive fire that got the best of me. So, he could kind of go out the way that Peyton Manning went out with the Denver Broncos. Win the Super Bowl, he's going to retire. That's why I try to get the Super Bowl picture up there. Brady only retired for 40 days, if you want to come to that, and it came to the end of March of the day of free agency. And Brady led the league. But not only did he come out, he was 44 years old and led the lead with 5,316 passing yards and 43 touchdowns at 44 years old. He still has it. So Tom Brady being year to year, I don't think we're ever going to see this massive regression. Drew Brees had a really bad regression. Ben Roethlisberger had a bad regression. Peyton Manning kind of had a bad regression, but it wasn't as noticeable. You can definitely see he kind of lost his fastball. He started not really sailing passes, but Tom is older than all of those quarterbacks by almost 5 years, and he hasn't lost it at all. And you're kind of seeing the same thing from Aaron Rodgers. He's 7 years younger than Tom Brady. It's even crazy to think about that Aaron Rodgers is 6-7 years younger than him. But he's not even slowing down. He's a back-to-back MVP. So when Tom Brady says year to year, I think he just wants to win and then retire. I think he wants to end it when he's on top. And I think that's why the whole Gronk conversation got back in there. Let's end on top together. And I remember when there was a legit conversations coming out when they were both thinking about retiring after the Super Bowl win. Go to Tampa, win the Super Bowl, and then retire when you're on top, retire when you proved everyone wrong, that you just weren't a system quarterback to Bill Belichick, that you were the greatest of all time. You go to a team that hasn't been successful in a decade, really, almost in a decade plus. So I mean, he has done it all. Whenever he wants to call it quits, I think he'll get the same treatment when he retired technically a first time. He's easily the greatest quarterback of all time. I don't think anyone can debate that. I don't think anyone can argue that. He's the greatest competitor of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time. The things that he is able to do and the way that he's able to keep his body and going forward week in, week out, year in and year out. and how he's able to, play a a physically demanding contact sport until he's 45, potentially 46 if he wants to do one more like ride. It's just crazy. But Tom Brady says he's very close ending his career. He's year to year, but whenever he decides to give it up, I think everyone's just gonna take a step back, kind of clap to him, and let him go off in the sunset. And it's not like we're not gonna be seeing Tom on Sundays. After he decides to hang the cleats up, he's going right to Fox Sports for 10 years. So it's not like you won't be missing him on Sundays. But guys, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is Tom Brady's last season. I hope it's not. I'm going to miss watching Tom Brady, throw the pigskin around a little bit. But it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.